Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, where last time we went to St.Ursula Hospital after hearing something suspicious about Dr. Günther and found that the Mafia is occupying the place and is suddenly acting a bit like zombies, and Theo had the theory that they're being mind-controlled somehow. And last time we investigated the inn and found the key to the main building. If you use that key we found... There's no staff or patients anywhere. Not a trace of a Mafia either. That's not true. I can sense people throughout the building. The hospital staff and patients are likely hiding in a number of different rooms. Yes, I'm also detecting the presence of a great number of people, including the Mafia. That's so? Guess it means things are really gonna start to pick up now. Alright, let's proceed with caution, everyone. What? An ambush! I mean, is it an ambush when they stand in the middle of a way waiting for us? It seems more like guards. But maybe that's just me? Okay. Nothing. Can't go into the ICU even under these circumstances. Power is offline, so I can't use the elevator. And there's hospital stuff. Lloyd? Sarah! Thank goodness you're safe. You're the police, right? You've come to rescue us, haven't you? Sure have. Right now we're checking up on all the staff and patients and clearing out the intruders. It's still dangerous, so please wait here for a little while longer. We understand. There's still a lot of employees and patients upstairs. Please save them. Leave it to us. I finally felt at ease once that whole massive fence was installed after the whole monster attack fiasco. Who the heck could have guessed that the Mafia would flat out attack us? We've received funding from all over Zamuria. If this situation isn't handled delicately, we have an international crisis on our hands. I always assumed the Mafia were under more organized leadership, but apparently not. Considering the circumstances, we have an international crisis on our hands if this isn't handled delicately. There's still a lot of employees and patients upstairs. Please save them. Despite being in such an insane situation, I've managed to stay relatively calm. Maybe studying under Dr. Baldini has paid off. After all, he's as level-headed as you can get. I sure hope the doctor's alright too. taking the time of day into account, the possibility of our old patients getting caught up in this is far too high for my comfort. There are gunshots fired, I'm sure of it. I truly hope everyone at the dorms is safe. Calm down, Flora. Deep breaths. If you let something like this bother you, how will you ever become a doctor? Already? Let's show them what you're made of. Come on. His healing is annoying. Wait, I recognize you guys. Randy and Cecily's little brother. Lan, glad to see you are safe and sound. So am I. Are all the patients here with you? Well, all of the ones assigned to this room. But as for the rest? Are those mafioso guys still prowling the halls? Yes, unfortunately they're still on the premises. We're suppressing them as we go, but our main priority right now is locating the hospital staff and patients. It's still extremely dangerous outside, so please continue to stay hidden here for the time being. Fine, if we have to. Ada, Philia, and Cecile should still be somewhere in the hospital. Please find them. Just leave it to us. Okay, I got to pull myself together. In situations like this, you need to resolve more than medical skills. I can't be a nervous wreck in front of these patients or I'll make them more anxious. I have to keep up a smile for their sake. Calm down, just calm down. This is impossible. The more I try to calm down, the more I freak out about everything. We stay here and comfort the patients. It would be terrible if their conditions worsen because of the situation. Lloyd, everyone, please save the others. I'm usually fast asleep at this hour, but I'm wide awake now with all this hubbub. Was that really gunfire going off earlier? That's preposterous. I must have misheard. What's with all the noise? This can't be normal. It just can't be. Anyone at the nurse's station? Nope. More mafias! Okay. Unconscious, unconscious. The special support section. Lloyd? Randy? Ada, I'm glad you're safe. Oh, glad to see you got some patience with you too. If you're here, does it mean those Mafia goons have left? No, not yet. We're clearing them out as we make our way through the hospital, but we want to make sure that all the civilians here are safe first. If that's the case, would you rather we stayed put? I assume it would be too dangerous to move now. Yes, that would be wise. Please leave things to us, at least until it's safe to go out again. Very well. Thank you, everyone. I think there's one other patient left in one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. Cecilia and Philia should be with him. Please, keep him safe. Right. Until it starts to turn around, I plan to give the patients my undivided attention. Hopefully I can be a bright spot in this dim situation. Don't do anything crazy, okay? Come on. Deep breaths. If you move too much, the stitches will come loose. If you stay still, you'll be perfectly fine, okay? We're so lucky Dr. Baldini is here with us. I doubt the nurses and I would have been able to calm down the patients ourselves. To be honest, I'd like to check how things are in the other rooms, but I'd only end up getting hurt, wouldn't I? Hey, wait a second. I'm still recuperating, so I can barely even walk right now. What did I do? There's no way I can run away like this. Oh dear, idiots, this is terrible. Is the hospital going to be alright? Thank goodness this didn't happen while my mother-in-law was visiting. Things look bad, real bad. Am I really safe here? Michael? Michael not here? More mafias. Ow. Oh, it's Cecilia's little brother and Randy too. It's a real relief seeing you safe, Philia. If a CBD's here, does it mean everything's okay now? Unfortunately, there's still some intruders moving around the hospital. Hey, isn't that... Yes, the janitor, Mr. Dyson. He suffered a serious laceration during the commotion. I patched him up as well as I could with a first aid kit, so I don't think he's in any immediate danger. Still, I'd feel better if I kept an eye on him. Thank goodness you were here. That reminds me, where's the patient who was staying here? Representative Gable was supposed to be in this room, but he was nowhere to be found when we went in here. I wonder where he could have run off to. Oh well, he was faking whatever he claimed he had anyway. I don't think we need to worry about him too much. Oh well, we'll try and confirm his safety just in case. That reminds me, Philia. Do you know where Cecile is? Cecile? I could have sworn she'd gone back to the nurse's station right before all this happened. Wait. Didn't Nurse Noyes go to check on room 301, the one Michael's in? I remember her mentioning that she was going to read him a book since he was lonely after Shizuku left. Room 301? We already checked that room on our way here, didn't we? Yeah, but the place was empty. Seriously? Then where the heck is she? We'll continue searching for Cecile and Michael, since we are probably together. Need to focus on treating the wounded, alright? Sure thing. Be safe, guys! Maybe what could Mr. Gable have run off to at a time like this? At least he managed to calm down, though the fever isn't encouraging. He's going to be in a lot of pain for a while, poor guy. Damn, they aren't in here after all. Maybe they're hiding under the bed? I think we would have noticed if that were the case. The bed is still warm. The occupant was here not too long ago. With that nurse as well. Cecile, was it? Damn, come on, let's keep searching for them. You got it. So we've only left recently. That's Mr. Gable, right? Huh? Please spare me, I beg of you! Who the hell is this guy? Representative Gable of the Imperial Faction, the same one Philia mentioned. Who are you, ruffians? Are you with the Mafia? No, sir, we're with the Crossbelt Police Department, Special Support Section. Mr. Gable, what are you doing here? Are you blind, boy? I'm hiding! The Mafia must have come to get rid of me once and for all! Speaker Hartman, you I can't believe you'd so blatantly try to get rid of me like this! Ellie, what is he talking about? He's deluding himself into thinking this was all about him. I wouldn't be surprised if the speaker only barely knew who he was. Yeah, I get the feeling you're right. Anyway, the police, you say, I order you to take me with you and get me out of here. I'd rather not die today. I'm sorry, sir, we haven't completed our sweep of the hospital yet. There are still unconfirmed people out there. We have to make sure they're safe before conducting any evacuations. For now, could you return to your room and wait for us? We've taken out the Mafia in this area, so you should be able to move safely if you're quick about it. Who do you think I am? I'm one of the most important representatives of the Crossbelt Diet. I'm irreplaceable! What an annoying, sniveling man. Would you object to me putting him to sleep? Excuse me? Who are you two? Wait, that black outfit? I can't help but feel I've heard about you. Oh, you don't say. Perhaps you've heard a little rumor about someone in Heiyu's employee. Does that ring any bells? It can't be! I think that's enough teasing for now. Mr. Gable, this is a state of emergency. Now please cooperate, go take shelter in your room and stay there. Fine, have it your way. Just drive those Mafia goons away at once. Well, someone who's supposed to be sick, he can sure move. Now, Philia did say he was faking whatever ailment he claimed to have. We've wasted enough time with him. Let's keep searching for Cecile and Michael. Mr. Gable finally came back, thank goodness. I was certain he'd chew me out for giving away his bed, but instead he just looked depressed. He's completely inconsolable. I can't help but feel a little bad for him. didn't even care about trying to hide the assassination. I'm sure it doesn't even matter where I run. Mr. Lunatic have broken him. Considering he's likely well acquainted with Speaker Hartman's two-facedness, I can fully understand his reaction, though. What a sad, sad man. Luckily, Shizuku is out in town right now. Is that them? This ain't looking good. What? Mrs. here, what do we do? Shh now, everything is going to be just fine. Come on, hold on to me and don't let go. We're going to run back inside the hospital, okay? Okay. I don't know if we'll both be able to make it. But if I can pull this off, maybe I can at least get him inside. Dad, Mom, Ilya, Lloyd, Guy, I'm so sorry. Cecile! Lloyd? It's the police! We can talk later. Right now we have to take these things out. Keep your distance from the battle. Death Moon, huh? Ghastly mutated mollusk monster uses powerful water arts at will. Earth. Do I have Earth magic now? A little bit. Damn it! Why had you miss? Why did you have to miss? Lloyd, everyone, you saved us. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you. Hey now, don't go giving us any of that I owe you stuff. What matters is that you're safe. I'm just relieved we made it in time. Thank Aidius you're okay. If something happened to you, I don't know how I could ever face Guy again. Lloyd. Hey, are you alright? Oh no, he's having another coughing fit. Michael, let's get you back to your room and find you some medicine. Okay. I'm so sorry, Mr. Seal. It's my fault we're out here in the first place. Don't you worry, everything's okay now. Cecile, let me carry him. Yeah, let's get back inside already. So that's what happened then. I can't believe Dr. Günther would... Well, we aren't 100% sure he's involved just yet. Is he still in the research ward? I don't know. It's possible he's still there, along with the other doctors. As far as I know, the Mafia has only dragged out some of the residents so far. I see. Before that, what was up with those monsters just now? Never seen any like those before. They sure as hell went normal. I agree. I got the sense there was something off about them. They must be the Mafia's doing, right? I'm not sure, but they first appeared in the research ward. In a matter of seconds, we were surrounded. This research ward appears to hold the answers we seek. Time is fleeting. Shall we? Let's go. It looks like the medicine is finally kicking in. Michael's sleeping like a baby. That's great to hear, Cecile. Alright, guys, Spatch. I should tell her that I finally found a memento of them, shouldn't I? No, what am I thinking? Her plate is full as is. Laying that on her now would be an unnecessary burden. I'm sorry, Cecile, we have a long chat after this is all over and done with. Lloyd, is something wrong? Don't worry about me, I'm just thinking. Excuse me, you're helping Lloyd and the others, right? I wanted to thank you for earlier. Without you, I don't know how we would have made it. I only assisted because things happen to unfold that way. If you wish to give thanks, give it to them. Huh. Have I met this person before? Must be my imagination. Sure, he likes to play hockey. I just can't accept that Dr. Winkler would be part of something so appalling. Wasn't entire persona at St.Ursula just an act? What is that green mist? What's with this fog? Yeah, that's what I asked. It's as if the air has stagnated. Oh, hold up. Couldn't this be some kind of dangerous gas? I do not believe so. At least it should not be harmful to the body. The mind, on the other hand... It's likely some sort of miasma. Our opponent here may be more troublesome than I presumed. What? Again? The end is nigh. That was more about taking that away from him. Those were no ordinary monsters. They remind me of the ones we fought in the tower and temple. Despite the higher elements not being present, I am inclined to agree. What if... There's a possibility that they are under the influence of Gnosis, the same as those mafiosos. Is that what you wanted to say? Yes, exactly. That would explain it. They certainly were abnormally strong. Anyhow, let's start our search. According to Cecile, the doctors and the rest of the staff should still be in here. We should find Dr. Günther too while we're at it. Understood. Let's get a move on. We gotta get everyone out of here before it's too late. Nothing happened. Is it broken or something? Now it seems that there's a lock of some kind preventing it from going up. We will need to find the proper authorization in order to proceed. Octobrain. Octobrain, an octopus-type monster with high regeneration. Its large head allows for human-like intelligence. And despite that human-like intelligence, we have no qualms about killing it. There shouldn't be any books, right? Okay. Ah! What do we have here? We have a celestial bomb. I swear, I was just holding it for a friend. Thank you, friend. Curia bomb? I have a sinking feeling in my chest. Here they come! Eat this! Go to hell, you monsters! Huh? Well, that was close. Idiot, how did you manage to miss? I knew you surgeons were brainless, but I thought you were at least supposed to have some hand-eye coordination. Hey, you missed just as bad as I did! You physicians are so full of yourself, all talk, but you can't actually do anything on your own. Excuse me, doctors. Now that I get a better look, I'm pretty sure they are not monsters. Oh, it's you guys. You're from the CBD, aren't you? Yes, we have a special support section. It seems like you're all fine. Man, the last thing I was expecting to find when I stepped in here was bottles of chemicals flying at my head. Is this some sort of acid? Sorry about that. It was one of our experimental oxidizing agents. It has a strong kick, but it's not toxic. No need to worry on that front. Unbelievable, you two. Try not to be so hasty in the future. Wait a minute, when you the one who said they're coming? And then you one who found the oxidizing agent in the first place? Is that right? Anyway, there's still monsters wandering around in the hospital. If you're all ready, we're going to escort you outside. So, you haven't seen Dr. Günther at all, anywhere? By the time a Mafia stormed the research ward, he was already gone. I thought that perhaps he'd simply gone night fishing again, but I can't say for certain. I see. Unfortunately, we need to regard him as highly suspicious at this point. Yes. By the way, where did all those monsters in the research lab come from? Did the Mafia bring them with their warhounds or something? I have no earthly idea. It was as if they appeared out of nowhere. I didn't see where they came from either. Oh, now that you mention it, I think I remember seeing someone bring them in. He wasn't wearing a black suit like the others, though, so I don't think he's with the Mafia. Does that mean... By any chance, was he a balding fat man or a giant bear-sized wall of muscle? No, nothing of the sort. He was rather plain looking, to tell the truth. The last thing I saw was him taking the elevator to the 4th floor. The 4th floor. That's where all the research labs are. Who could it have been, though? No matter his identity, if you intend to investigate, you'd best be careful. Indeed, for the time being, we'll take shelter in the hospital. If you find yourselves in a spot of trouble, don't hesitate to come find us. So where are they going to hide? And then too, they're able to command monsters, huh? Do you have any idea who it might be? No, I haven't got a clue, honestly. If she didn't recognize him though, we can assume it's not Dr. Günther. Well, whoever our mystery man is, we still gotta catch him anyway. Come on, let's head up to the 4th floor. Stay sharp, everyone. Now, I want to take a look around where these people have gone now. Ah, here. The guy that had those monsters with him was heading up to the research ward. He wasn't wearing a gaudy black suit, so I don't think he was part of the Mafia. But even so, to see a man walk so casually among monsters and goosebumps up my spine. What an idea, his name was not stagnant air that filled the research ward. Is the IC not functioning properly? Either way, I hope it's contained. If it reaches the hospital, our patient's conditions could take a turn for worse. It's true, there are quite a few parts of Dr. Günther's personal history that have been entirely obscured from us. We know he's a Mafarian, he's proven himself an expert in pharmacology and neurology, but what else? Now that I think about it, we really don't know anything about him, do we? His outward personality, his medical prowess. We might have only scratched the surface of a man that is Joachim Günther. This was where the people were, right? Yeah. Monsters! Monsters! Let's kill the creatures with a human-like intellect. Good, but I think I end the episode here. We continue investigating the hospital's research ward next time and see where that leads us. Until then, I am Ace, and please don't get lost.